Hello. One thing that kind of bugged me today at work was I didn't do anything wrong with giving change back in the receipt to the customer. Okay, the customer bitches and acts like a complete A, let's say, and he threatens to tell the store manager saying I'm being rude when I'm not being rude. I don't want to say to Eau Claire Menards East that in all my years of being in retail, a lot of cashiers do not, and I repeat, do not count back the change to the customer. They just hand them the receipt with their change. And two, I don't want to say, I am learning disabled. I have a hard time counting back money as it is. If you're wanting me to do it, and because I have a disability, because I'm learning disabled, then here's what I would suggest. Then you might as well have a frickin' money counter by me at any restaurant you put me at, and have the customer do that just like at a bank, and they'll have a frickin' bank receipt just like at a bank saying how much money. And this is why I don't want to say this, and I got scolded, and this keeps happening. I never had any complaints from customers about me when I worked at Walmart, when I worked at Shopko Hometown in Arcadia. I never had any customer complaints when I worked at Gordy's Market. I never had any customer complaints when I worked at Sears. So here's what I want to say. Since, yes, I do have an email where I can schedule an interview, and I would probably definitely get rehired by Sears and Eau Claire, I would go back there and take a frickin' pay cut and take about half my hours cut of what I'm getting now, just to be treated better. And I hate to say it, this is getting ridiculous. I'm being bullied by customers at Menards East. I'm even getting discriminated by my supervisors at Menards East, to the point where I'm seriously am currently looking for a different job. I'm looking for a full-time job with benefits, and to the point where I don't want to tell anyone this. I'm at the point where I'm even considering to not give Menards East a 2-week notice. And even if I do find a different job, I'm not gonna probably return to Menards East for a job ever again. With that said, I hate to say this, and the customer that was in back of that customer that was a complete A tonight, today, basically apologized for that one, saying to me not to let that one bother me, and that it is his responsibility to take his change. I've seen cashiers roll up receipts. They never got scolded, they never got chewed out. I've seen them fold it with the money back. Here's what it is. It's not a rude way, it's a way of keeping your change from falling down. And here's why I want to say that customer did wrong. He did not say that he was going to pay with cash. When he went back to me, I followed Menards East Eau Claire, Wisconsin's rules to automatically put it in credit and debit card mode, which, like I repeat, at any other store you would need a frickin' supervisor key to get it out of that mode. Otherwise, if you could not get it, if they don't tell you and you have to automatically put it into a mode. And I will repeat this. I am not psychic. I cannot read anyone's minds of how they're going to pay. At Menards, Eau Claire, East Wisconsin, they tell us cashiers to automatically put into credit debit mode if you go by the little thing in back of us. But if you're in front of us, they'll know you're either going to pay by cash or check. Alright, so if you go in back of us, we think you're going to pay by credit card or debit card. That is what we are told. And I want to say this is, since all this bullying keeps continuing and I keep crying at work, my eyes off, I feel like, and this is the truth, like I'm not really a part of their team at Menards. I feel like they don't want me working there. The customers don't really want me there. So, here's the facts. Yeah, if this keeps going on, I will go back to Sears and Eau Claire for a job without thinking. But I've been trying to get into the new Mills Fleet Farm Distribution Center they told me about in November, the week of Thanksgiving, that they would interview me in January sometime for Packer. But then a week later, they turned me down, so I don't know what's going on. Two different people telling you two different stories. I've also am trying to get into Aldi's. I'm trying to get into Woodman's. I've been even trying to get in the festival. I've been even trying to get Walmart to remove my red flag so I could return due to all this happening to me. I've even tried to get into some factories, all because right now it's just not working out at Menards. And I don't feel comfortable cashiering anymore, so I don't want to cashier. And I hate to say it to Menards, if you're wanting us to count money back to customers like we are a frickin' bank teller, then pay us as much as a bank teller would get paid. Because it's like, we're not bank tellers. Cashiers don't count back the change to the customer and handing it to them. A lot of them, they'll hand you the change and send you on your way. That's all. That is all the cashier does. They don't sit there counting your money back to you. That is if you went to a bank and you're withdrawing money. The bank teller would count you back your money. And I hate to say it, if you're wanting us to be like bank tellers, then pay us as much as bank tellers, pretty much. And this is why I am trying to start an advocacy. Because if at each store, including Walmart, Sears, Target, Shopko, Menards, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace, Hardware Hank, and other retailers were ran by an advocacy law, which is ran by a lawyer, I would not be cashiering right now. I'll tell you that right now. I'd be back at Walmart working in dairy, frozen, stocking, getting paid $10.55 an hour, being treated like gold, I would be not having to worry about all this crud going on with me. And I tell you this, in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, the customers are ruder than the customers in Black River, Wisconsin. And in Eau Claire, people are freaking mean. I'll tell ya. And I've been getting customers apologizing for these rude customers, but yeah, not all customers are rude and mean. And I'll tell ya, the ones that are apologizing did nothing wrong is the bad part to say. And they're apologizing for the ones that are doing bad. And yeah, this may sound confusing, but yeah. I feel right now, if I could get a job offer for full time, I will give Menards a 2-week notice and be on my way. I've had it with cashiering. And I don't want to push carts anymore. My body ain't like it was when I was in my early 20s.